So I have a theory about how to get the cupping out of this board. What I'm about to do, I was told will not work, but you know what? I do not accept that answer. So when you look at this board, there's some clear cupping. Now it goes up in the middle and then back down on the other side. The question is, how do you get rid of that? So I'm gonna use a planer, and I was told it won't work, but here's my theory. The issue with a planer is they say that it's just gonna trace whatever shape there is. But with a board this thick, I don't think it's gonna compress it too much. So what I'm thinking is if I put this through a planer with the high side up, so these two sides are down, and these two are going to give me an even board inside the planer. When I run it through, what it should do is start by taking off the middle right here. And then if I run it again, it should go a little wider, and then a little wider until it's basically taking off all the way across the board. And if I do those little bits at a time, this should end up getting to a flat surface. Then I can flip it over and run this side. And when I run this side, the first thing it will do is it will hit the outer edges. And then it will move in a little bit and move in a little bit until it gets flat. I was told it won't work because they say it's just gonna trace the other side, but we're about to find out, because in my head, this makes sense. So this is the side that's gonna go through first. This is the high spot. So just hopefully I can give you a little better visual. I'm just gonna kind of color down this board real quick. And what should happen is when I run this through the planer, again, that center should come off first, and then each time it should get a little bit wider out. So one of the big things you need to remember here is that you're only taking off a very little bit at a time. So each time I pass this through, it's just a little bit. You can see that took this, the highest point right there, and I'm only doing about a half of a turn each time. So you can see it gets a little wider. I'll run it again. You'll also notice that hose keeps coming off because I really need to get a clamp on there. So it's getting wider and wider. The whole board is starting to look better. If you look here, I think one more pass should just about do it. Alright, so if you look, that top there looks nice and flat. So now if I flip this over, well, the bottom looks flat, you can see the cupping is going there. So again, I'm gonna mark what should come off first here. Grab my marker. All right, so what should happen when I run this is you should see this start coming down and this start coming down. Then as I do more passes, you'll see it start working inward. Let's try that. So same thing as before, I'm just taking down little bits at a time, except instead of the middle being taken down here, you can see it's taking down the edges. And each time it moves a little bit closer to the center until the end result will hopefully be the whole thing being taken down and a nice level board. We're about to find out. See what we got. That looks pretty darn good to me. So we went from that severe cupping to this, and I would say that was definitely a success. So I was told it wouldn't work, but it seemed to. The secret you gotta remember though, is when you run it through, if you have that cupping, the high end has to be up first. That way you take down the center. And you might be thinking, well, if I do it the other way, it'll just take off the edges first. It will, but it'll rock on the table because it's gonna be uneven. This way I have two solid contact points where I had the two low ends both touching. So it took off here without rocking the board. If that high end is down, now it's going to rock as the blades hit it, and it's gonna mess the board up. So high end up, little bits at a time, level it, flip it, level it. We just got rid of cupping.